Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. This is our 100th episode.
Yes.
What better way to celebrate than bringing in one of our favorite duos? It's time! There we go.
Sorry, that was my vision.
I think it's the Christmas spirit.
The Christmas magic is with us.
Hot chocolate or eggnog?
See,
You
this is
like it?
Well,
No,
yeah.
eggnog's kind of gross. I'm sorry.
It's so gross. Yeah.
But
Okay, Walker time.
Don't take this the wrong way. She's like, I have a nephew playing USC football. I looked him up and I was like, okay, he's cute.
I've been aging myself this entire podcast so far. But
Turning 33 in 2 months.
true.
what about it, huh?
Dancing with the Stars. Okay.
Heard of it.
Ezra, report.
I think these are cutely. But I knew probably a week after that, oh, just, like your partner's like not really responding. Like, we don't know what's happening with that. I'm like, wait, what is, like, do I have a partner? Like,
Not
what? Am I going to be a pro?
responding.
Like, I'm so nervous. She's like, she's going to be your partner. She's going to have an ankle monitor. We had very different seasons, everybody.
I had my first season, don't worry.
So you knew who she was?
Yeah, any gay guy on TikTok knew who she was.
Got it.
Dream partner.
Dream partner, that's a big
Let
question.
Dina know without letting Dina know.
Well, I think we're looking at him.
Literally. Can you imagine how fun that would be?
Would you guys ever do the show?
Hello, Lemon Drops. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. We are here with you on this beautiful Christmas day. And it's also, we're so excited for two reasons. One, because of our guest, which I'll get to second. But this is our 100th episode.
Yes.
And we thought, what better way to celebrate than bringing in some Christmas spirit, some Christmas cheer, and bringing in one of our favorite duos to grace this earth.
I'm very excited.
Rylee, Ezra. Merry Christmas, everybody!
Merry Christmas.
Literally.
Oh my God.
Whoa, I didn't know we had Mariah on.
I know.
I didn't know either.
You really hit that.
Honestly, I'm never going to do it again. That was really embarrassing. I was like, I just did that and crap.
She lived.
Yeah, what's the sound about the wow, I'm really gonna age myself here.
It's
Frick,
okay.
already. What's the sound where it's like the one time I said it really? Nobody okay. What? It's the one where it's like
Crickets.
Stupid
the
like I love you.
one time you said stupid like, and then it cuts to you trying to be Mariah Carey.
It's time. Is that the TikTok?
Is that your
it's-
vision?
It's a TikTok.
Oh, saying
Okay.
something
Stupid
stupid like,
like-
it's time. There we
exactly.
go.
Sorry,
Got
that was
it.
my
The vision
vision.
was there.
That was really
took
good.
a sec, but yeah.
That was
good.
good.
We
Do
got
you
that.
want to do Citrus Carvel or should we just start chatting?
I think we have to.
Oh,
I
okay,
mean,
great.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
really described it, and I really want
Okay,
to
let's
do
do it.
it.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
All
this
these
is
Nixie
Riley's
names, like-
return, but this is Ezra's first time.
Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
honored, you
I'm
guys.
just ready to
needs a
get into the
citrus.
Christmas spirit. Okay.
We start each episode with a segment called Citrus Got Real. So, if you could reach into that little jar, choose a question that our lemon drops, those are our listeners, come up with.
Okay. Do I pick one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got nervous.
All right, drum roll. Ezra's first.
Hot chocolate or eggnog?
Oh, wait. That was Did you see that before you pulled it?
Nar.
That's so on brand.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
For this episode. Hot chocolate? Eggnog?
Are these not like holiday themed
No, they're just
questions?
same
not
ones.
put
They're
these in
just
there?
questions. They're just questions.
What?
Yeah,
That's
they've just
crazy.
What? Wait.
I think Santa was listening.
I think it's the Christmas spirit.
The Christmas magic is with us.
But to answer your question, I think hot chocolate.
Yeah, I'm not an
Yeah.
eggnog fan.
Eggnog's kind of gross. I'm sorry.
so gross.
I'm so sorry.
Well,
I-
wait for her answer.
No. I see.
You
this
like
is
it.
Well, I try to like it, but I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't have like the good stuff. So I always try to like.
She has like an oat milk eggnog. And
Water-
It's always a
That
little bit
just
sad.
sounds
Water and hot
sad,
chocolate
yeah.
mix is actually pretty good, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Is
So-
it?
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think like the powder. No?
Does the powder have
Powder's fine. I think it's fake.
Okay.
Stuff.
That's good.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
But guess what? Bigger and better, babes.
Heck yeah.
I don't know.
Heck yeah.
Eggnog. Get into it.
Yeah.
No.
Into it.
Yeah. No, I'm going hot chocolate there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will also. Maybe there's hot chocolate in our mugs.
Maybe.
It's just water.
Maybe we add hot chocolate powder to it. I do have some.
Yes, you do.
Commercial break.
Commercial break.
Okay, Rylee, it's yours.
Okay. If you could compete in the Olympics, what event would it be in?
Get out that question.
Okay.
We're all like, are she's gonna
No,
say
actually,
it?
I don't know.
Unfortunately, breakdancing is no longer going to be in the Olympics. So if you were
Yeah.
considering that, you can't choose that.
Dang it, 'cause I don't think I could break dance.
You were pretty good at pommel.
Maybe I could figure out pommel horse.
There's a good coach, at least.
Yeah,
That's a start.
I do. Honestly, yeah, pommel horse. Men's gymnastics pommel. Wait.
Because
first-
pommel horse is only men.
Yeah.
You'll be the first one.
I'll be the first woman to compete in pommel horse in the Olympics.
That would
and
be
I will
cool.
beat Stephen.
I can imagine the next Olympics. Steven's like, wait, what up? What?
What is she doing
You're
here?
like, oh, you're about to bust a move. But you caught on
Yeah.
the pommel horse.
Literally.
You just chop all your hair off, and you're like, it's like Ryan Arnold.
Yeah.
Have you seen motocross? Here I am again. The Disney Channel original movie Motocross. No,
Sorry,
it's
you're
just
trying
okay.
to
I'm
do all
just.
these references. that
I'm,
we don't
I'm just. I'm
Know
forgetting.
your audience, babe.
You have though.
I'm
I
trying.
don't know if I have, though.
Where
Oh,
the
that's so
sister
funny.
chops her hair off so she can compete.
This sounds like Mulan.
Oh my
It
gosh.
sounds like she's the man.
Yeah, she's the
That
man.
might have been a better reference.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, sorry.
I'm just gonna leave since I'm the only millennial here. And this is gonna be terrible.
Okay. It's okay. You'll film TikToks with us after this and it'll make up for it.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
try my best.
Do you have a sport or that you would want to do in the Olympics? Either of you?
As what would you be?
I think like no. I would
Nothing?
like to be a bystander at the Olympics and watch. It just looks like a lot of work.
Right, because the job you
Yeah.
picked isn't much work.
I mean, that's fun, but there isn't dancing in the Olympics, and I just like dancing.
Okay.
You could do like a nice like floor routine.
Oh, cute, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I like
gymnastics?
roll back
Yeah.
and forth a couple times, maybe do a cartwheel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think that could work.
You
for
would
me.
kill that.
I think you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do.
Sharpshooting.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The
Archery.
heck is that?
Like
She's
archery,
a good. She's a
or
good
like-
shooter.
Really?
Really good aim.
Yeah, you know, like the Turk. I'm not aging myself here. I promise. It was in this most recent Olympics. The meme guy, the Turkish
Yeah,
shooter.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what she would be good at.
Really?
Good
Yeah.
aim.
Whenever we play like
Let's
shooting
go.
games, like at like carnival or something, or you would go to Disneyland and,
Or pong.
or Pong.
Oh, like
Really
beer
good at it?
pong?
Destroys me at Pong.
I do water pong because I don't like beer. But
Okay.
She's
Wow.
so good.
We got
That's
Katniss
awesome.
Everdeen in our midst.
We
everybody.
do.
yeah. Guilty.
The girl on fire.
And then what's the ride at Disney? That's like the
Oh,
Oh,
Toy
oh.
Story.
Oh, like
Dude,
Toy Story.
She always has triple the amount of points
Really?
as everybody on our like entire like
Cart
circuit
thing?
Yeah,
I do.
That's awesome.
sharpshooting would definitely be yours.
Fun fact, maybe I picked the wrong career.
I like this for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we stick with it.
Yeah, we like it. Okay, I figured we should start off with like fun holiday chat.
Why not? It's Christmas Day,
We look like this, and it's Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
and it's
Please.
the first day of Hanukkah.
And it is the first day of
Merry-
Hanukkah.
Merry
I love that.
Christmas.
We're all celebrating.
Yes.
Happy Hanukkah.
What are your guys' plans for the holidays?
For the holidays?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to Utah. Are you going to Utah?
Gonna be in Utah.
Going back to Utah.
Yes. Family time.
It was actually funny because I was like, I don't really usually go back to the holidays,
Oh, you don't?
to Utah for the holidays. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Okay.
But I was like telling her, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go to Utah. And she goes, guess what? I am too. I'm like, no shit, dude. I'm like, literally, no shit.
I'm like, wait, really? I am too.
I'm like, it's not like you live there. I'm like, bruh. Like,
Your whole family. All my sisters.
Like, where else would you be, bro?
Literally.
Everyone you know is back there.
I just see Sage Lindsay like, where's Rylee?
Yeah.
You're like in the Bahamas.
Yeah. Gone.
Like, not even
LA by myself.
just with Walker, just.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, my plans. I'm spending time with family. Probably on this day, I'm opening up presents with my family, which is fun. After Christmas, I'm going to Walker's Bowl game in Vegas.
Oh, that's cute.
Football game.
It's very cute.
Yes, I'll be like going down to Vegas on the 25th. So,
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a Christmas miracle.
yeah, I'll
I
be
have
able
a
to see
question
Walker on
there,
Christmas.
But I'll hold it for later.
Perfect.
Okay.
Hold.
Love that for you.
But bowl game got me excited because I'm a big football fan. But I'll hold it.
Is it bad
Perfect.
that I don't know bowl game or any of it?
It's okay.
It's just they just play games and they
Okay.
like make fun names for them.
Yeah.
They just like
Sports.
do it in a bowl.
I remember asking you too. I was like, "Is Walker like good?" And you're like, "He's really good." I was like, "Cause if he's not, like, you gotta,
You gotta go.
It's like you're Rylee Arnold. Like you can only be with a good football player.
No, he slays. He really does.
Well, the videos, all the TikToks, like,
They pop off.
Whoa.
Okay,
little too excited over here.
What's happening? Sound effects today. Yeah.
I
I just make a clip of all the sounds you make throughout this
Oh
episode.
gosh,
Literally.
please don't. That's not a
Literally.
good idea.
Should we get into the lore of their existence?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
curious about this.
'Kay.
Tay knows some because
I'm on the internet.
you're on the
I'm
internet.
also
Okay.
friends with them, but
Yep.
some-
Okay. I'm curious how you guys met, how long you've known each other, just like where that evolved from.
Okay. So when did you like start dancing?
I started when I was 7.
And did you start with my mom's
No,
studio?
I didn't. I started at, so there's a studio called Center Stage, and it's where all of, I would say all of the dancers in Utah from the show, their origins are from Center Stage.
Yeah.
So during a time, her mom created her own studio called The Vibe.
Okay.
So when that happened,
Was it a vibe?
It was a vibe.
Heck yeah, it
It's
was.
the biggest vibe.
It was The Vibe. I was like, that's such a cool name for a studio too. It's like pretty sick. And then I went to The Vibe, and that's when I first met you because I danced with her sister Brinley.
Do you know how old you were?
Oh gosh, I was probably like 7 to 8.
So I
No, I was like 8.
was. How old are you?
Are we doing the math?
Yeah.
Let's do some math.
Okay, I'm 24. You're
I'm
19.
19.
So we're 5 years apart.
Okay.
So I
Wow,
was like
you were-
3 years old.
Yeah,
Jeez.
she's child. She's
I was
fetus child.
baby.
Yeah.
So he came to the studio. He danced with my older sister Brinley, who's 5 years older than me,
Mm-hmm.
and they like danced all growing up. They were best friends, and I just remember like him and Brinley would have hangouts, and like Stephanie, his older sister, they would all have hangouts like at the house, and I would just like tag along and like wish I was like a part of the big kids and like playing with the big kids. That was like my like core memory is at your house like watching a movie and just trying my best to like stick along with you guys.
We're like, I'm with the cool kids right
Yeah, like literally, I was like, I don't want to get uninvited right
now. Do you remember the onesies?
now.
There was like it was like Winnie the Pooh onesies, and you were like Eeyore.
Yeah.
And I was like Tigger.
Yeah.
And it was at the Vibe. My mom
Yeah.
has pictures. I'm trying to find videos, but we have so many like baby pictures together too.
Yeah. But basically that's where we met. It was through my mom's studio, but it was like he was always like much older than me. And
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I was always just so itty bitty, and I was always just like I looked up to like my sister and Ezra all the time with like dancing. But yeah.
Which
So
is
that's
really
how we
weird
met.
because like even today we were dancing together. I was like, whenever I dance with Rylee, it just reminds me of dancing with Brinley.
Mhm.
And I always tell Brinley like she was my favorite partner growing up. We literally did not train. Like we barely put any effort into it, but she was so pretty and I was semi good looking. So it just got us really far on the floor. But whenever I dance with her, I was like, obviously you guys are sisters, but
Yeah.
you remind me so much of her in so many ways. It's crazy.
Oh, I love that. That's cute.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
So when like, can you pinpoint when in time like the friendship was able to cross Rylee just being the younger little Eeyore tagging along. Like,
Yeah.
when was that point when it like that? Because when you're young, like that 5 years is like, it feels like
Yeah.
a lifetime.
Yeah, no, I remember so my mom stopped doing the studio and I went to center stage when my mom stopped. And that's where Ezra was at the time.
Yeah.
And like, I was still young by then. Like, he was a senior in high school and I was entering my like 7th grade or 8th grade year.
Yeah.
So it was still at that point where I was like big kid.
Yeah.
Like, we're not friends, but he was like my big brother to me. And I feel like I just kind of like looked up to him, watched him. He graduated high school and then he did his little like professional career and I kept dancing. But I think the friendship really developed like
On the show.
My first season. I remember like it was tour because he was a swing on the tour and
Last year, yeah.
Gleb was hurt. And so Ezra was in his spot for the first like month of the
Okay.
tour. And me and him,
That's
like,
so much fun.
we had
Wow.
so much
So
fun.
much fun.
And it was like we just were able to see like how much we connected. And obviously we knew each other so well already because
Yeah.
we like grew up together.
Yeah.
But it was like just on like an actual friendship level and it was so much fun.
Also, like, not to like age anyone on the show, but like the age difference between me and the next youngest person there is a big age gap there.
Yeah.
So like when Rylee came on, I felt like I had someone that I could like converse with like about TikTok, about Gen Z stuff.
Yeah.
And like it just quickly like we just quickly formed a bond, and like us in rehearsals, we just goof off, laugh the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's really fun though.
And then on tour, like we would be in New York City and we'd get lost. Like we didn't know. We're like, we're going to Fifth Avenue. We're like not even on the island. Like we didn't know where we were at.
Literally.
Like we're about to die in the cold.
Yeah.
Like calling it Uber. Our
I
phones
was
are at
literally
1%.
like, oh, we're going to Fifth Avenue to shop. He's like, okay.
Oh,
We
like,
show up and
cute.
we're like,
We're like, no, what?
I don't remember this looking like Fifth Avenue. Let's get out of
But
here.
we're also like freezing.
Yeah. Oh
my gosh.
So funny.
Somebody
so
find
funny.
the Gen Zs. Who would be the closest in age to you?
To me would be
Yeah.
like
Alan,
Alan and they're like
Brandon.
they're
I
like
think they're 29,
like
30.
they're almost in their 30s. They're
Right.
in their 30s or close to their 30s.
ancient.
They're up there.
I wouldn't say that.
Definitely not ancient. We're
Thank
just
you.
young.
I appreciate
We're
it.
just
We're young.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle. How old am I?
You're
I
in
am.
the middle. She's
How
getting ready
old
to
are
turn-
you?
She's turning
27.
28
Shh,
in a couple months.
In a couple months.
Okay, but the
That's
like
still so young.
youthful energy.
Yeah, literally.
He's
Just
older than
youthful.
me by multiple years.
Thank you. I don't think
Very
anyone knew
broad.
that.
Your difference.
Oh, for real?
Yes,
5
your
years apart.
difference.
Crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
You're turning 33 in 2 months.
True.
You called me out on the age,
Yeah, I did.
so I'm calling you right up.
I
It's
think you
okay.
guys are super young.
Age is just a number.
Yeah, I am still Gen Z, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Really?
Are you on the cusp?
I'm on the
She's
cusp.
on the cusp.
You're like, I'm Gen Z, everyone. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Like every event, I'm Gen Z, just so you guys know.
I know.
I'm Gen Z.
At first, I was like wanting to be a millennial because all of my friends, I'm like the youngest of all of my friends, and then now I don't want to be.
Mm-mm.
Now I'm proud of it.
But the millennial pause, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I have it.
It's okay. Do you start videos and you like wait for it?
Yeah.
And then oh God.
I know. I'm sorry.
We'll fix that.
Okay. Train me.
Training.
You'll see when we film some TikToks later.
No.
Oh, I'm actually excited for
Let's
this.
talk about Dancing with the
Teach
Stars.
me your ways.
You'll learn. You'll
Okay.
learn. I will say when Rylee and I filmed, what song was that? We filmed
Oh
the
my
TikTok
gosh,
to
that one
Sabrina
was so
Carpenter.
cute, where you guys were like,
When we
on
like,
the
were doing
ground
the
and
transition.
stuff.
It was like espresso
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
No,
it was
what
like literally the first take of this video, and we're like doing these transitions, and we watched it back, and we were like,
I
wait,
remember
this
Did we
looks
just
so
do
good.
that?
We literally
Yeah.
were like, wait, what the heck?
that
Like,
day you were so proud to show me, and I was like, whoa, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
That was clean.
Yeah.
I love that for us.
It was really clean.
It was.
We killed it.
Wait, sorry. Do you remember when I was filming a TikTok with Brinley after, I don't know whose wedding it was. We were at someone's wedding.
Yeah.
And we like filmed it and we showed it to Rylee. She goes, "Did you film that in 2X?"
Literally. No, they filmed a TikTok. They're like, Riley, look at this TikTok we
We're
just
like
made.
so proud of
And I was
ourselves.
like, did you guys film that in 2X? And that was at the time when like I felt like only like 13-year-olds were on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, and so I
we were
was
just
always,
like kicking in it.
Yeah.
That was funny.
so funny.
We were like, yeah.
We did.
And, what about it, huh?
oh, so funny.
You know the saying, when life gives you lemons. We talk about it here all the time on The Squeeze. And today I want to share something that's been a game changer in my routine, especially on those days where I have a mile-long to-do list and have to make sure I'm sharp and staying on top of my game. Let me introduce you to Roots Focus. This is a plant-based, vegan-friendly powder designed to enhance mental clarity and support cognitive function, allowing you to maintain sharp focus throughout your day. It has a subtle 56 milligrams of caffeine and 2-gram dose of synergistic 4-mushroom blend per serving, delivering smooth, long-lasting energy without the jittery spikes or crashes. Personally, I've loved adding it to my routine right before I sit down for one of my most intense work sessions. It's been a huge help, helping me stay on track without feeling overstimulated. And you guys know that that is something that I've struggled with caffeine, is that overstimulated feeling. And something that I love about Roots is they have flavors like fruit punch, spicy pineapple, blackberry lavender lemonade, and strawberry watermelon. It's a tasty boost for your tongue and for your brain. If you're ready to elevate your focus and get 25% off Roots Focus on Amazon, you can use code SQUEEZE. That's SQUEEZE for 25% off on Amazon, or head to drinkroots.com for more details. Trust me, your mind will thank you later. This holiday season, whether you're hosting or you just feel like skipping out on doing the dishes, let's keep it stylish and sustainable. Ditch those boring paper plates and plastic cups and replace it with Repurpose. Repurpose offers plant-based compostable tableware like their chic stemless cups that helps you celebrate without the harmful waste or forever chemicals. Better for you and better for the planet. Repurpose was created to make eco-friendly living easy, stylish, and accessible. From compostable plates to their sleek, ultimate entertaining stemless cups, Repurpose makes eco-friendly swaps easy and fun for modern hosts. All of their products are certified compostable and made without forever chemicals, ensuring that they're safe for you, your friends, your family, and the planet. Whether it's Friendsgiving, a holiday dinner, or a weekend lunch, Repurpose products are practical, beautiful, plant-based, and eco-friendly. Celebrate sustainably this holiday season. You can visit repurpose.com and use code SQUEEZE25 at checkout for 25% off your entire order. That's REPURPOSE.com with code SQUEEZE25. You can also find them at Ralph's, Kroger, Whole Foods, and Albertsons. This year, replace it with Repurpose and host with joy for you and the planet. Okay, so last week we talked about how Minted made our holiday card process stress-free, and guess what? Our cards just arrived and they are so gorgeous. I am so excited. We went with one of their luxurious letterpress designs, and the quality is truly just unmatched. There's something about holding a beautifully crafted card in your hand that just makes you like feel so good. I love pretty stationery, pretty cards, and it just makes you feel good. And it's like a little piece of happiness you get to send out to your friends and family. And let's be real, in a world where we're so connected digitally, there's something special about sending a physical card. It's like a small act of mindfulness, taking the time to write a message and sending it off. Plus, Minted uses sustainable materials so you can feel good about your choices. Something else they do that is super amazing and that I love is they have free recipient addressing. They will print all of your loved ones' addresses on envelopes for free. If you want to make your holiday season a little brighter and a lot less stressful, we highly recommend checking out Minted. And because we love you guys, we've got a special code for you. You can use code SQUEEZE20 for 20% off your Minted holiday cards and gifts. That is code SQUEEZE for 20% off Minted holiday cards and gifts. You guys need to go check these out. It's just, who doesn't love a beautiful card? They're great. Okay, let's talk about the show. Okay. Dancing with the Stars. Okay.
Heard of it.
You guys were news reporters on a very important relationship that may have happened or may not have happened. Literally.
I think these are cutely.
Do you miss that now that the show is done? And also,
wait, miss what?
Like reporting on Brooks and Gleb.
Oh, girl, that's never stopped. I just stopped posting about it.
Oh, well. What happened?
We have no idea.
Between them?
Uh-huh.
Oh, gosh. I feel like it's like one of those things where it's like, how did we get here?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And we're just all sitting with ourselves and we're like, how did we get here?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that's all I can say, really. Rylee,
Yeah.
chip in anything?
Yeah, we don't know anything.
Yeah.
Feel
From
like
my
that's how the world
knowledge and what
feels.
I see, I feel like they're together, right? Are
Yeah.
they together?
Like now,
Yeah.
but like, or is it, you know,
One
are they
thing,
together? Or
one
are they
thing
just-
she does say, and I think it's very like Showmances, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like everyone just sees two couples together and they're like, oh my gosh, they're together. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, they must be boyfriend and girlfriend. I think they're not boyfriend and girlfriend, but they're like the in between.
Agree.
But I just feel like it's not really like mainstream to like put a label on that because there's not really a defining thing of what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I could put a thing to it, because honestly, I'm just like, I don't know.
But like label or not, they definitely with that in between moment, like when you know she got booted off, they definitely were like playing up that they like didn't like each other, right? That was like a
That's what we don't know.
From what we know is that they did have like a little situation where they weren't together. Like I think they had a little argument or some sort of thing.
somebody hurt
And then-
somebody's
Our knowledge.
feelings.
But then finale came around and they were rekindled.
Oh, they were rekindled.
They were dancing again
They were
together.
kindled.
Yes, they were kindled as it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and from what I see, I think they're together, which
Yeah.
is awesome.
We honest to God, we have the same questions
No,
as you
literally.
and
No, I
everyone on
believe
the
you.
internet.
Yeah.
You should look at our shared videos on TikTok. Like it's literally just like, Ezra, what is this? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, can
I
you tell
literally
me what's
crack
going on?
up every time, like my TikTok, especially like when the show was going, it was just all Dancing with the Stars. But when I see like one of you guys repost a video about them, of someone like talking about them, or the comments are like, Ezra, report. It freaking cracks me
Waiting
up.
for Ezra's comment.
Yeah.
I like
Literally.
go and I'm like, oh God.
Got a
It's
lot of
become your
answers.
full-time job.
I don't even know how that happened. Like,
No,
right?
literally.
I just think I
It
commented
started-
like,
It started at us just reacting behind them getting their scores.
Oh, yeah.
And just making fun out of that. And then
forgot
that's
about
where it started. We'd just be in the back making hearts.
we're like, like being little
kissing.
idiots.
Yeah. And then that's where it began.
Yeah.
So funny.
started the not feud, the
Well,
fire.
Yeah.
All the best to Brooks and Gleb, whether you're together or not, or
Truly.
And we're
Whatever
here
it
for
is.
troops.
We
I am
are.
sat
We are so sad.
In this chair.
Literally.
sat.
in this chair talking about it.
Here.
Sat.
Here right now.
I'm curious about something. I would love to hear about your story finding out that you were going to be a pro.
Oh gosh. So I was in New York City at the time. I was workshopping a Broadway show.
Oh, wow.
So I went to my friend's house and we are just chilling on a roof. And I got a call from Dina. And we all know when it's a call from Dina, she's the casting director of the show. You've obviously have probably been in touch with her. It's like serious business. And she's
Okay.
never like called me before. Keep in mind that up until the season, there was like a lot of the pros were really scared about who was coming back or not because we were told it was going to be a smaller cast this season. So with that being in mind, I was like, I've never been a pro before. I was like, oh, this is like I'm never going to be on the show ever
Yeah, if they're
again.
cutting people.
I was like, I was like waiting for that, and she was like, she's like, we have a spot for you. This is your time. This is your moment. And I just remember just being in such a state of shock because I physically couldn't believe that it was happening. And I like my face looked like I got like a call, like your mom's in the hospital, blah, blah. I was just literally like just standing there. I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. It's also that moment when you've been waiting to hear those words like your whole life and it happens and you just like don't know what to feel or how to feel.
Yeah.
And my sister was also in New York at the same time. And I told her, I was like, you have to come to so-and-so's place. It's an emergency. It's an emergency. And she came, she's like, right. And she's like, what's going on? And I told her and she started crying. And I think that's when it hit me. She was like the reminder of when I was a kid and we both would sit there and watch the show and be like, we really wish that one day we can be up there. And yeah, and I just started bawling like a little baby after that. It was insane.
Aw,
Jeez.
so
That's
sweet.
So special.
I know.
I also knew I had someone troublesome from the jump because she was all like, you're just going to be so patient and kind and patient and kind and patient and kind. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, crap, you guys. Patient and kind are great. It's great. Yes, I am. But why are we leading with this? I'm like, oh no. I'm like, but who do I have? Okay.
So did she tell you on that call that it was going to be Anna? Or like how soon after did you find out?
But I knew probably a week after that.
Okay.
Because we actually had a dinner and she was like, oh, just so you know, like your partner's like not really responding. Like we don't know what's happening with that. I'm like, wait, what is like, do I have a partner? Like what? Am I gonna be a pro? Like I'm so nervous. And then she called me. I was like on the treadmill and she's like, do you know Anna Delvey? And I like skipped a beat. I almost like fell off the treadmill. She's like, she's gonna be your partner. She's gonna have an ankle monitor. She goes, it was a wireless thing. Like I had to be on the phone with ICE, the parole officer. She's like, I've never had to do that before. I was like, oh my God, I could only imagine. But yeah.
So you knew who she was?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, any gay guy on TikTok knew who she was.
Got it.
Yeah, like we were all very involved.
Did you see the show?
I didn't.
Okay.
I only saw the show in clips on TikTok. I never saw it in full length. And actually, like I started watching it after finding out she was my partner, but then I stopped. I just felt like it wasn't the best way to meet someone was through an interpretation of who they were.
Yeah.
And I was just watching it and I was just getting nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, she's going to call me poor in rehearsal. I was like, I don't know what to do. Which in hindsight, maybe she did a couple times, but I don't know.
So good.
You were literally, I mean, I know that you know this, but you were the perfect person
Thanks.
to like be put, you know,
Literally.
like patient and kind.
Thanks.
Literally.
Patient
No,
and kind.
truly.
Yeah.
They
Literally.
like all, I mean, we've talked about it, but all of like the press that you've done and everything, just like how you handle yourself, but then also like, you know, she'll like just throw in things and just like give her comments and you just like piggyback off of her so well. And like, I feel like you understand her, like, and you help aid
Yeah.
the conversation
Yeah,
where
of
where
course.
she wants it to go.
Yeah,
Not where she wants
in
it
a
to
loving
go, but
way.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, just so supportive, such a gentleman, just so sweet. Like,
Thanks,
your
guys.
heart was just incredible for
Yeah.
her.
Thanks.
No, you killed it.
I really did feel for her though. I think
Yeah.
when you get really close to someone and you really understand who they are and
Yeah.
their world and how they got there, like I really did feel for her. Even though like what she did was, you know, maybe not okay, but
yeah.
yeah, it's a very vulnerable thing to do, Dancing with the Stars, and so
Yeah.
to be their partner, you just have to be there for them no matter what.
Yeah.
It is,
So
I
true.
feel like it is ballsy on casting's part. Like, I get like maybe putting a rookie through like, what am I trying to say?
Like hazing them?
Yeah, like hazing them, being like, you know, we're going to give you a challenging situation because you're a rookie. But it's also ballsy to be like, you know, it's his first time being a pro and you're going to have to deal with this on top of your first time being a pro.
Yeah.
Like, they
I
must
took
have
it
had,
as
like-
I took it as a compliment.
Yeah, exactly.
should.
I was like, dang, I can't handle this. And also I feel like people thought that like when I found out she was my partner, I was like, oh my gosh, I have like the worst partner ever. Like you knew, like when I found out she was my partner, I was like freaking out. I was so excited. I know like we were gonna like make it to the end. I was like, oh, probably not. Like this, like I just
Yeah.
knew the demographic of who she is in the show. Like
Yeah.
it just didn't align. But I just knew there was a sense of virality behind her, and if I didn't tap into that, then I'd be an idiot. Like I just knew when she was my partner that the brand Anna Delvey is very trending on TikTok, but not the face and the actual person of who it was. So I just really took it as an opportunity just to like really tap into it and really just try to take the most out of the situation.
Yeah.
You really did. I feel like too meeting her at the finale, there was definitely some other like people that
You met her?
I took a photo.
Yeah,
with
bruh.
her. Yeah,
Did
I
you
know.
you posted it, didn't you?
I didn't post that.
Oh man.
I know. I didn't like the lighting. I know. I thought about
No,
it.
the lighting at the end of the show is criminal.
Yeah, I
it
didn't
is.
like
It
No.
really is.
Maybe I'll post it now and just preface it. Yeah, because Jazz, my girlfriend that went with me, Jazz loves her, and so we like
Hilarious.
we took a
Oh,
photo
she's
together.
got fans.
Yeah,
She's got some serious
but
fans.
I will. My point in that
Yeah, sorry.
is when I'm just going up saying hi to people, introducing myself, whatever, and I will say she was one of the most approachable
Yeah.
people. Like there was other people I met that night that were literally like, I was like hi, and they're like hi, and like walked away, and I was
Yeah,
like,
we won't
okay,
say,
cool.
We won't say
Right.
names.
Yeah.
But no, she was like
Wow.
Like, was able to have like a conversation with her, asked her how it was being back, like just like very normal, like nice.
She's very real.
Yeah.
And very raw. And that I think that's one thing about the show that she didn't understand is anyone and any of us, like when we're on camera, you have to turn on.
Yeah.
You have to turn on your persona, especially for that show, because if not, the Dancing with the Stars fan base just won't resonate with it. But she just doesn't.
She's like, I don't have an on or off.
She goes,
button.
I am just Anna.
Yeah.
And it was our first, it was like the first day at GMA. And like she rolled up late. Like girl was, everyone was with their partner. I'm like, so is she gonna show up because I'm scared? It was like that a lot actually. And she shows up and it's like obviously like everyone's personified and she was so chill. And she was like, is this like the second coming? Like, why is everyone like freaking out right now? I was like, girl, I was like, oh, you're in for a hoot. Like, you ain't ready for this.
Literally.
Oh my.
I love that.
So funny.
That's sweet. Let's talk about Stephen.
Oh,
We had him on the podcast. and
Sweet,
he
sweet Stephen.
What a guy.
sang your praises.
The polar opposite. Right? We had very different seasons, everybody.
In every regard.
I had my first season. Don't worry. Don't worry.
But
What was being partnered with Stephen like?
So awesome. Like literally the whole season just felt like I was just dancing with my best friend and we were just like having fun. Cause there's like, I feel like there's always that certain time where you're like, I either cannot handle this person or this is too hard. But it was so weird. I never got that way with Steven because I think we just had so much fun together. He worked so hard. He had the best work ethic. He would literally go home after every single rehearsal, watch videos. He would learn from videos. Like he was just like the most perfect student. We had so much fun. And like, it was so cool to create with him because he was so able.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't a dancer. He didn't know how to like really have like that musicality because he'd never really worked with music before, but he was so athletic and able to do basically anything I asked him to.
Yeah.
So it was actually so fun. Like literally, I'm like, this is probably gonna be one of my favorite seasons ever for like my whole life because it was just so awesome.
That's so special.
That's like a dream partner.
Yeah.
Regardless,
Literally.
just having somebody that cares that
Yeah.
much. Like
Yeah.
I can just picture him becoming so obsessed
No,
with
literally.
it that
And it's
he
like,
goes home and watches those videos.
yeah. And we both had that competitive, like we want it so bad. So it's nice when you have somebody like also pushing you to want to have that.
Yeah.
Another thing about him is he's just the most humble person ever. Like I never felt like he had an ego or that he was like trying to be like better than me in any way or like show up in that way. So it was literally just like I'm teaching a normal guy how to dance and we're just having a good old time. Like it was just the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun getting to watch you guys in the, what is it called? The freestyle or the, is that what it's
Yeah.
called?
Freestyle.
Yeah. It was
That freestyle.
One of
I will
the-
hold near and dear to my heart. It was
so special.
every time I did it, like legit, every time I did it, even if it was rehearsal, I got chills.
I remember that.
Like I just felt so proud of the choreography I created. Felt so proud of Steven. I felt so proud of the storytelling we were able to like tell with it. I was honestly scared because going into the decision of the freestyle, like I was hearing other people's ideas of what they had and everyone was going for like big band, like high energy, like super energetic music. And I was just like, crap. Like I really wanted to just do something sentimental and something that like just felt good to Steven and felt like it was like showcasing his story because he seriously had the most insane year and like he's doing stuff that nobody has ever done before. And so I really wanted to like showcase that. So I was like, okay, I'm doing a slow song. Everyone's doing this like big band crazy stuff. So I was a little bit nervous going into it, but then we ended up creating something really awesome. And I was just like, oh, thank goodness. It worked out.
It paid off.
Yes.
Whose idea? How do you come to the idea of having his other gymnast partners in the dance?
I mean, Ezra, like, I remember in the beginning of the season, we were like talking about a freestyle, and I was like, that'd be crazy if I could do a freestyle. He's like, if you do a freestyle, you need to like bring his teammates. And I was like, yeah, I
like,
do.
First gymnast, like you need to have like
Yes.
a dance with gymnasts. Like it's a
because he is the
no-brainer.
first male gymnast, and they had like a gymnast on before. I think Sean Johnson, her freestyle, she had some gymnasts in hers, which was awesome. But I was like, they've never seen the men's gymnastics team. They're not spotlighted that in any way. So I was like, I think that'd be really special. And it was kind of hard to get them all together in one. And like we were supposed to have 4 male gymnasts, and then one backed out literally like the day of rehearsal.
Oh,
And so it was actually so crazy, but I was really happy to get the ones that I got, and they were so sweet and they worked so hard. And
It
I
was
was like,
so cute seeing them all interact together.
yes, and I was like so nervous because I was like, okay, you're gonna like step here on the 2 and like flip on the 8. I'm like, they don't understand 8 counts. I'm like, wait, how do I teach them right now?
Flip, do a flip.
Yeah, I'm like, Steven, how did I teach you in the beginning? I can't remember.
Yeah.
I'm like, just flip when I tell you go, and then you'll just remember it. Okay?
Remember what that sounds like.
funny.
Yeah, it was really fun though. I loved it.
It was so fun getting to, I mean, obviously on a personal level, but I think I speak for everyone that watched the show, getting to watch you go to the semifinals and the finale and get like perfect 10s and like just seeing you beam like
Yeah.
throughout the show was truly just like so special. And we
Yeah.
were just so proud of you.
Oh,
And just honestly, just so happy for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Like you
Thank
just
you.
were like radiating the
Thank you.
whole season.
I had a moment, and it wasn't like when your freestyle happened because like I was in it, so like
Yeah.
I couldn't like feel the vibes that everyone. I'm like
Yeah.
I'm dancing. Like
You were
I just
literally in
try
my
not to get hit.
freestyle. Yeah.
But it was after the show, and I remember watching it back and just reflecting on your year before, and I knew how hard it was for you, and
Aw.
just seeing you live this experience with Stephen, and I just saw part of you that was just healed.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when I asked you, like, what are you taking away from the season? You're like, my love for dance.
Yeah.
And I think that was so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just so proud of you.
Oh,
It
Ez.
was so
You're so sweet. No, seriously. Oh, I love you. That's why he's my best friend, guys. Literally.
No.
We just want the best for each other. But yeah,
you
it's
just
so
grew.
crazy.
You also just grew so much.
Yeah, no, I learned so much through Steven. I also learned a lot last year.
Yeah.
Learned a lot about myself, learned a lot about people and how to work with people. And I feel like, yeah, I did lose sight of like loving dance for a second there. Like I felt like it was like work for me rather than fun. And with Steven, it was just so much fun. And I grew that love again, and it was really special.
Yeah. And every week you were literally simply having fun.
Yeah.
And that's so powerful.
Yeah, it
It really is.
It was
you can see
awesome.
that. And it's hard to believe that like this is only like the things you're doing already are only the beginning for you. Like
And you're 19.
I know. And you're
Nice.
just like such a leader already.
Yeah.
Just like it's like holy crap.
I know. I love
like,
when they
what
would
is to
show
come for you.
when they showed the behind the scenes and you were like telling everyone what to do. I was like, yes, girl, yes.
Heard rehearsal today, bossing everyone around. I'm like, yeah. She's grown all right.
Literally.
grown.
No, it's just so funny because I remember the first rehearsal with pros, like on my first season, I was just like in the corner, just so quiet.
Oh, it's so intimidating.
No,
Yeah,
literally.
it's
And I was just,
telling
I
you.
felt like my whole first season, I was just trying to survive. Like that's all I was trying to do is survive. And I remember the first episode back for this season, I remember Alfonso told me, he was like, you put in the work. Like you really put in the work. Like you are a different dancer this time around. I'm like, yeah,
Wow.
I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, it's
Like,
called
I-
growing.
I really wanted to be better for this season. And I feel like it really did pay off.
You did.
So I'm happy about it.
It shows.
It shows.
Uh,
Will you guys be back next season?
Great question.
We really hope so.
We really hope so. Oh gosh.
We want it so badly.
Wouldn't that be a shame?
Yeah.
It really it scares all of us, all the pros. And like
Yeah.
even we're doing like a little segment in the tour this year, and we always do like a funny skit on the tour. So this year it's my first year being a pro, so everyone's like teaching me like how to be a pro for the first time, and there's like a secret pro society that I didn't know about. There isn't, but like it'd be funny if there was. And Mandy was like, no, but like that's a whole, like at the end I'm supposed to tell like how much I loved it and I hope I could come back next season. And when she said that, like everyone just like
No, literally.
It's
It's
like-
just that anxiety because there's literally so much uncertainty like going into every single season because
you don't know
just
what's
like
gonna
this
happen.
season there was like they just cut things and they cut the cast down and like there's just certain things that happen every single season that you don't know about. So it
Out of
really
your control,
truly is
too.
like
Yeah.
it's so out of your control. So you're always just like, we hope so.
I'm here.
yeah.
They can. Sorry, this is a rookie question. This was my first full season watching. They can just cut pros.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dream partner.
Dream partner. That's a big
Let
question.
Dina know without letting Dina know.
Well, I think we're looking at him.
Literally. Can you imagine how fun that would be?
That would be so fun.
Oh, so fun.
I would say we would have a lot more fun than you guys because he can't count music.
That's okay.
That doesn't
And you have a dance
mean
background
that we
too,
wouldn't
right?
have fun.
Yeah, just a little. So let's make it happen.
Literally.
No, but really, that doesn't. I mean, people that have dance backgrounds go on the show all the time, and then they're.
It just makes our job easier.
I can count an 8 count.
Thank gosh. So yes.
Here's the thing,
Here's the
though.
open.
She has experience
Yes.
with somebody that has crazy athletic ability and
Oh, yeah.
probably wasn't the best at counting music.
Yeah, no. I remember I was like first day. Lost
Uh-oh.
his hat.
Fail.
Santa.
You want me to grab it for you?
No, it's okay. I have it.
Okay,
Thank you
good.
so much.
I remember first day, I was like, Steven, I'm going to play this music and I want you to clap on beat. Because I just wanted to see where we were at with musicality.
Oh.
It's not on beat.
Yeah.
But it's
Wait,
okay.
Honestly, contrast to him in rehearsal now and like for tour,
Yeah.
he's like counting for everyone.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, maybe
It's
this is
possible.
a match made in
Okay.
heaven.
It's
Yeah.
possible.
I've worked with it all at this point, I think.
I can backflip.
Yeah.
I can
Okay.
attest to that right there.
Perfect.
You have worked with it all.
The range is quite insane.
Your
you guys.
range is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Crazy.
Oh, that's too good. Many of you listening, watching right now have already heard of the brand Drunk Elephant. Maybe you've used their products and you love them. Maybe you've just heard about them and you haven't tried. Well, I have a product for you, regardless of whether you've tried the brand or not. They just launched their new C Luma Hydro Bright Serum. It's a gentle 10% hydrating vitamin C serum that brightens, hydrates, improves clarity, and reduces blemishes. Two things about my skin. One, I struggle with post-blemish marks and redness. My skin is just so prone to, whenever I get a zit, big or small, it leaves a mark, I feel like, every single time. And helping my skin get rid of those marks and feel bright, it has been a struggle for me because I have sensitive skin. And finding a good vitamin C product on the market that is safe for sensitive skin and does the job has been really tricky, because most vitamin C products, I feel like, just have destroyed my skin and make it even worse, honestly. So trying to find that balance of something that is good for sensitive skin and gets a job done has been a struggle, but I've been using the C Luma Hydro Bright Serum for quite a bit of time now, and I honestly have been loving it, especially because this product is made for sensitive skin and you can use it day and night. And I just feel like that is like a true testament to how gentle it is on your skin. Yet it's effective. I feel like I've seen the changes in my skin. My skin is definitely brighter. I see my acne scars diminishing, which is something that's awesome. And also the texture of this, it's nice and smooth. Vitamin C serums, they could be a little hit or miss. They could be a little tricky and sticky. And this one is nice and smooth, and I have just been absolutely loving it. I really want you guys to try it if you're interested in using a vitamin C product or you're experiencing any of those things with your skin. You can discover Drunk Elephant's C Luma Hydro Bright Serum at Ulta Beauty stores and online at ultabeauty.com. Excited for you guys to try it. In today's crowded market of supplements and wellness products, it can be really hard to find options that you truly feel good about. And many products contain artificial ingredients and fillers, leaving you uncertain about what truly benefits your health and what doesn't. That's why I turn to Just Ingredients. Leading the way in transparency and ingredient integrity, they use only the best nature has to offer to create high-quality products that nourish your body inside and out. They avoid natural and artificial flavors, dyes, artificial sweeteners, plus they rigorously test their products for heavy metals and harmful substances. Just Ingredients products are designed to enhance your well-being and help you feel your best. From their protein powder made with 4 to 5 sources of protein, including grass-fed and non-denatured whey, to their electrolytes with real fruit powder and an optimal 3-to-1 potassium to sodium ratio, to their unique adaptogen and botanical-based supplements like berberine, magnesium, and omega-3s, each product supports health naturally. To get your hands on these products, or if you want to try these products for yourself, go to justingredients.us and use my code SQUEEZE for 15% off, the best discount available. You can also find them on Instagram at just.ingredients, where they share tips to help you become more informed consumer, teach you how to understand ingredient labels, and suggest easy swaps to help you embrace a healthier, toxin-free lifestyle. So I don't know if you lemon drops are like me, but I feel like I'm not a big drinker, but I'll go out and have a glass of wine or two with some friends, go get a drink at a bar. And for some reason, just as I've gotten older, I am hungover the next day. I do not feel good. And I don't really know why that is, but I have to tell you about this game-changing product that I use the night before I go out to drink with friends. And it's called pre-alcohol. ZBiotics pre-alcohol probiotic drink is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. Here's how it works. When you drink it, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break down this byproduct. Just remember to make ZBiotics your first drink of the night. Drink responsibly and you'll feel your best tomorrow. I kept hearing about pre-alcohol and wondered what it was actually like. Now that I've tried it, I get why everyone is talking about it. And with their GMO technology, ZBiotics is continuing to invent probiotics that will help everyday challenges of modern living. Go to zbiotics.com/squeeze to learn more and get 15% off your first order when you use squeeze at checkout. ZBiotics is backed with 100% money back guarantee. So if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember to head to zbiotics.com/squeeze and use code squeeze at checkout for 15% off. Okay, you've been rehearsing for tour. When does that start? Just let the people.
When does
No.
it start? Do you know?
Like it's January 7th, I believe.
Yeah.
We'll leave a link down below.
Yeah.
So people can
Okay.
like
I think
go.
it's like-
Tour is going to be a fun time.
I think it's already sold out.
Oh,
I bet.
There's only like 4 cities that aren't sold out right now.
wow.
What are they? I need tickets.
I mean, obviously,
Where am I going?
If you guys
Like,
want to come to the LA show, we got you.
Ooh.
We have 2 shows in
it'd
LA.
be funny if you guys want to come to LA show. I think it's sold out. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry, you guys.
So sorry. We can't get you tickets.
come
I'm so
see us
sorry.
in Montgomery. Where I don't know. Where do you guys go? All
Everywhere.
over the place.
All over.
Everywhere. I think they added cities too this year. Did you not know?
Well, like, no, I feel like I literally just show up and I'm like, what city are we in? Cool. This is so fun. Like, I'm literally never aware
Just checking
of
the
where
maps,
we're going.
like, where am I?
Yeah, literally. It's actually kind of cool.
It's
Like,
really fun.
I remember last year just being like, wait, what? I'm going to be in a new city every single day. And I like look at my week and I'm like, this is where I get to travel to. Like, it's actually so cool what we get to do.
But you get to see like the cities at all.
Sometimes, like, usually on a normal day, we don't start things till 5 p.m. So we'll have like morning to 5 p.m. to do whatever.
you want.
Oh.
But like sometimes we'll have matinees and evening shows. So you're basically just stuck at the venue all day. But sometimes you can like go out and venture, which is really fun. I remember literally our second stop, we were in DC and me and Ezra were like, we're so going out. And we like spent like 3 hours as much as we
You're
could
just
to just
scootering
like,
around the city.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It
So
was so fun. But another thing about our tour is it's winter tour, and basically everywhere we go is like frigid because it's like upstate, like upstate New York,
Yeah.
right? Is that what you would consider it?
I feel like, I think
East
you guys
Coast.
started in like Vermont or something. Weird.
Start
Yeah.
in Richmond, Virginia.
Virginia.
I knew
We
it was
always
easy.
start there.
Mhm.
The tour
Oh.
usually does.
Yeah,
Do you work your way east to west?
It's kind of, I don't know.
yeah. It's
Sometimes
kind of
you do,
it's
sometimes you
really
don't.
like it's interesting. We
And
go
you're
like
on a
kind of
bus?
everywhere. Yep,
Yeah,
we're on a
We're on a
bus.
bus.
But I would say we're mostly in East Coast for the first leg of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to like Florida and we're like, finally we get some sun.
Yeah.
We're like, yes.
No, literally, I remember laying out in like 68-degree weather. I'm like, what am I doing right now? It feels so good.
Do you remember when it was like the first city and we were staying in a hotel and it was when you were realizing like some of these venues are old and you're like, are they haunted?
No,
she literally
you
had
guys.
a meltdown.
No, you guys, the first hotel we stay in for Richmond, Virginia, so when we first get to our first tour stop, we take 4 days to do like tech rehearsals before we actually have like our like premiere show. And we stay at a hotel and it's haunted. Like, I'm not even joking right now. Like, something happened to me in that hotel.
Something happened to Jenna too.
Yeah, something happened to Jenna where like literally in the middle of the night water poured on her. Like,
And the water was like across the room.
yeah.
Do they stay in the same hotel every time?
Yeah, we're not gonna say
don't
where
wanna-
it is, but
yeah.
like, yeah.
As
But they
Ezra,
don't want to
like-
like switch it up.
No, guys, like, I'm too scared to stay there by myself. Like, Ezra,
We've
I
had
hope you know you're going to have a
sleepovers.
roommate.
Yeah. But you also was like, it was the day where you were like having an existential I don't know how to say the freaking word. Existential crisis.
Yeah.
It was
tough
just
word.
a bad day.
Yeah, and you're like, oh my God, wait, some of these venues are haunted.
Yeah. And the theater we're at it's pretty old, like really old.
Like Elvis kissed a girl
I
there.
think Richmond, Virginia,
LOL.
and Richmond, Virginia is like one of the oldest
a lot of
states in the
history.
U.S.
Isn't it like the oldest
I think
place?
it's the oldest state. So most of the
It's a
buildings
city,
are
babes.
like just revamped, like refurnished.
Yeah.
And so everything is like scary.
But is it like so old that it's charming and kind of cool, or
Sometimes we're like, ooh,
I
where are
think
we?
it's charming and cool.
Until it's haunted.
Yeah.
Until it's
Until
haunted.
it's haunted.
Until I'm in that hotel and I'm like, what am I doing here? I'm so scared.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
gets scary.
I need my mom.
That's so good. Okay. We're going to talk about a topic that we're excited to talk about.
yes, I'm so excited. I don't know what we're talking
Let's
about.
talk about
Wait, can I
Walker.
ask you guys a question?
Sure,
yeah.
you can. This is your
wait,
show.
wait, I didn't want to cut off Walker.
We'll ask them and then we'll talk about
Okay.
Walker.
Okay, go.
Would you guys ever do the show? I know you would
I don't need to
you?
answer that question.
I'm putting you in the hot seat right now.
My rule for life is an old Justin Bieber song. Never
What?
say never.
And never say never.
Yeah,
That's your answer?
that's my answer. I never say never to anything.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I'm obviously a huge, I'm a recent huge fan of the
Right.
show. She's converted me.
She's
Love
like,
it.
yes.
I do. I think I have potential. I just need to learn how to count music better. But I have an athletic background. At parties, if I have a little tequila, that's when my dancing comes out, and
Love it.
I know it's in the bones
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would never say never.
You do realize the premise of the show is to learn how to dance, right? You don't have to like know how to dance to start with.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I honestly think you would surprise yourself too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you really would surprise yourself. Even with Steven, like he was like coming into the first rehearsal, he was like, I am going to suck Rylee. Like I hope
Yeah.
you know. Like it's
Yeah.
not going to be good.
And
I
he
have
did
no
it
idea.
And then
And
he's
he
Yeah.
didn't.
great.
yeah.
I know I make fun of
figured
you,
it
but
out.
I actually do think you would do good.
You do make fun of me.
Yeah. It's because I love you and that's my love language.
I appreciate it.
But you would do good.
Thank you.
I
a
fear
lot.
you both would do good. Potentially on the same season, question mark? I don't know.
Ooh, that would be
That
so
would
fun.
be juicy.
I don't know. Sounds like good TV to me, folks.
Literally.
Goodness.
Great TV.
We would like be mad at each other. We would get competitive. I would get competitive. I'm not
I
competitive.
wouldn't say we'd be mad at each
I know.
other, but we would be competitive.
Come
I,
home
like,
and just be like,
don't-
I don't want to watch your dance.
I don't do
Be like
things.
you got a 10, you got
Yeah.
a 10 and I didn't.
Yeah.
Literally.
That'd be so
You're
funny.
No,
sleeping
we
on
would
the
be
couch.
That's some
competitive.
Sleeping on the
BS.
couch.
I won't like play games sometimes because I mean I've gotten better as I've gotten older, but sometimes I get like really competitive and it's gonna get bad.
That was I think that was the theme this season. Like the celebrities this season were competitive. Well, granted, you had like Olympians, but like Joey was really competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chandler was really competitive.
Yeah.
Everyone
Danny
was really
Amendola.
good.
They all
And they were good
wanted
too.
it.
So like even contrast to like last season, it was like all fun. Like we're all like laughing, having a good time. This season, I'm like, oh shit, like everyone's like trying to win. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Well, it was kind of
taking it
like
serious.
I didn't expect it either. Like I felt like we were like going to the first like into the beginning of the season. Like I felt no one really had like dance experience. The only person that I was like, she's going to be freaking amazing, Chandler.
That was a given.
Obviously,
We all
that was a
knew.
given. But like everyone was like just rose to the occasion and got so good.
Yeah.
Like everyone just improved so much.
Yeah. I know
yeah.
there's so many people. It's like, where did that come from?
I know.
mean,
Literally.
Joey, like it's crazy. Like
I
Yeah.
know. When I was there, I felt like I manifested it because after I was at week 4 and after the show, I was talking to Jenna and I was like, how is Joey so good? And she was like, I don't know. And I'm not like asking questions. I was like, I think you guys could win. And she was like, I know. I think we might be able to.
Oh,
And,
that's awesome.
Like it was cool getting to see her after. And I was like,
I knew his potential like second week. We're all getting our hair and makeup. It was like me next to Jenna, and there was a video of he was like playing back a video of one of their dances, and he's like, so how can I do this better? And like critiquing himself.
Wow.
And I'm sitting there, I was like, oh, Anna would never. Oh, she would never. And it was in that moment I was like, oh, I see. I see.
get it now?
Oh, he's gonna make it.
That's funny.
that's so good.
Yeah, when we had Kelsey on, she was telling us about just like stories about how serious he takes it. And she like would walk in on him in the shower, and she like opened the door, and he's literally being like in the shower, and she's like, "Babe, what are you doing right now?"
You can
Wait,
chill.
on the low though, like, would that be hot? Like, I don't know if I'd if I'd see that, I'd be like, I can wait I can take a 5 troops. Like, I don't gotta take a shower right now. I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'll be back. Like,
I'm gonna give you a moment.
Or it could be like maybe he's doing a sensual rumba in there. Like,
Right, right.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Nice and slow in there.
I'm dead.
Okay, Walker time.
Yay!
Okay, how did you meet?
Okay, it's actually like so crazy. It felt very meant to be, not gonna even lie. But anyways, so it was like a day where I was like really tired. I was like really fed up with LA traffic. Yeah.
Get
Okay.
Yes, and
everyone's like, what?
it? Not what I saw
Yep.
coming, but
I was
No,
really
it
fed
gets
up.
good.
I was honestly just having like a hard day. I was super tired. I was honestly like, I was pretty lonely. Like when I first came down here this second season, like I was just lonely. Like I felt like I just kind of was just like sad and lonely. Ezra was in New York for Anna, and I just didn't really have anybody. And like obviously my family came down occasionally, but not all the time. So I was just lonely. And I remember I was like, I had to go get an outfit for, I think it was for Good Morning America. And I was just like, I don't want to freaking drive right now and try to find parking at a random mall. And it's Saturday. Like, I'm just not going to do that. And then I was on the phone with my mom. She's like, Rylee, just Uber, get an outfit, come home, self-care, you're good. I was like, okay, I will. So I get an Uber. I get in this Uber. It's this really nice lady, like super, super kind, super nice. And we're just like talking about like dance. And she's talking about like what she does. And all of a sudden she was like, okay, this might sound really weird. It's like, don't take this the wrong way. She's like, I have a nephew playing USC football. And she was like, I just have this impression that you guys would like really get along. And I was like, okay. And she was like, look him up on Instagram. And if you want to do something with it, you totally can. And I was like, okay, trusted this girl. But I was like, okay, let me look him up.
Yeah, because sometimes Ubers, you're like, what?
I looked him up and I was like, okay, he's cute. So at that point, I was like too scared to really do anything about it.
Yeah.
And so I was just kind of like put it on my back pocket. Okay. Then I like go home, whatever, don't really think anything about it. And I just like go back into Dance with Stars mode. I don't really think about it at all.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I didn't really have a desire to get into a relationship because being in a relationship and doing Dance with Stars seems so
yeah.
crazy to me and seems so hard to me because like how am I supposed to like have that availability, emotional availability?
Yeah.
So I just didn't really think about it. And I was just like, maybe for like a time when I'm not busy, like I think that could be really fun. Like a time like tour rehearsals or something.
Yeah.
So I like just kind of put it on the back burner. And then all of a sudden I didn't tell my family, I didn't tell my mom or my sisters that like I was introduced to that. And all of a sudden, like a week later, my sister sends a TikTok to my like sister group chat. She's like, Rylee, this kid is playing at USC. He's so cute. He's your age. Like you need to reach out to him. And I was like, you guys are going to die right now. Like I literally was in his aunt's Uber like a week ago and they were like, Rylee, like follow him now. Follow him now. And then come to know that my brother-in-law is actually friends with his best friend's dad. And so there's a connection there. We have so many mutuals.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And because like he's from Northern California, but he somehow knows all these people in Utah. All of his friends are going to college in Utah. Like we have a crazy amount of mutuals. So the fact we hadn't met before is kind of crazy, but I think we met at the most perfect time in both of our lives. But anyways, I followed him first on Instagram. So then he followed me back and he messaged me and then got my number and we texted for a while. And then he was like, can I take you on a date? And I was like, of course you can. And then, yeah, that's where it all started.
I'm shooketh.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
You need to like do a commercial for Uber or something.
No,
like, I'm like
literally.
giving
up.
it's
Literally.
giving like rom-com.
Yeah.
No,
I was
actually.
like, is this a Hallmark movie?
No, actually, like sometimes, like I went over to Northern California like 2 weekends ago and we like went Christmas tree shopping with his family. I was like, okay, I'm
Oh,
living in a
my.
Hallmark movie right now.
Yeah.
You're
and then he
in
came
Lifetime.
to Utah. He came to Utah last weekend and like we just did all the things together. And I was like, okay, my life is a Hallmark movie and I couldn't be happier.
It's so strange because like when I've met him and I've interacted with him and both of you, it's like he's always been a part of your life. Like he fits in your life like a glove.
He does. It's crazy. He's the best.
That is insane.
Yeah.
The aunt Uber driver, and then
And like, I wasn't going to take a freaking Uber. Like, I literally was not. And the
Yeah.
fact that I took it at that time and she was my Uber, and then my sister, it was almost like God was like, okay, you forgot about him for like a week.
Yeah, we're gonna bring.
We're
him
going to
back
send
up.
you one more reminder and
Yeah.
put his
Yeah.
TikTok on your sister's For You page.
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah.
Did the aunt know the Uber driver? Did she know who you were?
No.
Or she's just like, you're
No.
a cute, nice
She was
young
like,
girl.
you seem so cute and nice. Like, I think you and my nephew would
Would
really
get
get along.
Have you
Like,
seen
that's all
her
it was.
since?
No, I haven't. I have not seen her since,
Oh.
but I need to.
Dude, she's a legend.
She
Yeah, she
is.
is.
She really is.
Wow. In a
Matchmaking tip notch. Tip notch. Top notch. I did. Okay, Rylee, come on.
she's getting excited, folks.
Butterflies.
Do y'all feel it?
I mean, I get it. Dude is like the most handsome person I've
he's
ever
really
seen in my life.
No, he's beautiful. I just love
And
it.
just seeing him with Sage and like all
Yeah,
the,
he's just
Is
sweet.
he sweet too?
Yeah.
Very
I
sweet.
imagine so.
And he just like loves and just is so kind and like it's just crazy because again, I didn't think I could have somebody and like have that emotional availability, but with him it's like he just adds to my life. Like he just adds to the goodness of it. He like every time I was with him during the season, I felt like I could just breathe and not think about the show because it's like you can't just stress about those things all the time. It's really bad for you. So it was really
Yeah.
nice to have somebody to like be that outlet and just have someone to love you, to be kind to you. Like it really was the best. And he's just so awesome.
It's kind of a big deal to find somebody like to be in a new relationship
Mm-hmm.
and have like you living the life that you live
Mm-hmm.
and him be able to come in and provide a like calmness.
Yeah.
Because that
Yeah.
could be very difficult.
Yeah. No,
Like
literally.
trying to build a fresh new relationship.
Yeah.
And, you know, having like jealousy and tough, you know, like time schedules and everything.
Mhm.
Like for him to be able to come in and you say that he just brings a like calm,
Yeah.
happy, like that's amazing.
No, literally. And the best thing about him is like he obviously has a super busy schedule with football too. Like he is as busy as I am, but it's like even if we saw each other for 30 minutes that day, it was the most amazing 30 minutes. Like it truly was just like a refresh to be with him and like we always made the most time for each other. If we were both done late, if we were both tired, then we're at my apartment just chilling and talking and watching a movie. Like it really was just like such a highlight for me and just so nice. And yeah, it's so crazy that we were able to develop like a relationship and like have that early stages and like have those like obviously hard conversations in that amount of time because it was so easy with him. Like we
Yeah.
always just talked about it. Like, why is this so easy for us? Like, why has everything been so seamless and just like nice? It's just, it's awesome.
That's what we've like said to so many people. I mean, when people ask us for like relationship advice that are going through, you know, something tough,
Yeah.
we've like said, I mean, obviously it's different for everyone.
Yeah.
But we were like, just based off of our experience, we're like,
Yeah.
it should be easy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
things are tough in life.
Yeah.
But you at least for us, like it should make sense. You shouldn't feel like you're trying to shove a square peg in a round hole. Like
Yeah.
it's like, you know, I get it doesn't work out that way every time for everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, we say that same thing.
Yeah.
So that's cool
Yeah.
to hear.
Well, and the nice thing about it too is like my mom, like I feel like in past relationship, I would always find something in that person that'd be like, meh, like
Yeah.
I just can't change that. And like it was just so hard because I was just like I was being put into situations where I was just not happy. No one was adding to my life. No one was making me feel good. And my mom was like, I promise you, Rylee, when the time comes, like it'll just be the most amazing thing. And like you will find somebody that will add to your life. I promise you. And whenever that time is, you'll be ready for it. And so I was just really grateful to like finally have that.
So lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. Like finding someone to understand this lifestyle too, because it's like if we aren't 3 months jam packed with dance moves,
Yeah.
we are on the road. We
Yeah.
are, and if not on the road, we are traveling, teaching at convention. Like,
Yeah.
Like our lifestyles are so crazy.
Yeah.
But to have someone that understands that is insane.
It's
So
awesome.
Walker is Ezra approved?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I literally asked you too. I was like, does Mandy like him? She goes, she's obsessed. I was like, oh, this is endgame truths.
No, if my mom loves him,
It's over.
It's over.
we're golden.
Oh.
What position does he play? This was the question I want to know.
He plays tight end.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a big boy.
Look at the gay to giggle.
We're like, tee, you know exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Did you know football before?
Yes,
Or, okay.
because my dad, he's like a football coach at a high school in Utah.
Love that.
I was just born to know football, so it's good.
Wow, he's a tight end.
Yes,
Okay.
but he also catches the ball really well.
Yeah. Good pass catcher.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's great.
Love it.
So good. Yes.
He can block.
He's
he
a
can
tight
also
end.
catch.
Yes.
Wow.
So basically, he's on offense. So when the team has the ball, he's playing, and he either blocks people from getting the quarterback or from other players, or he runs and catches the ball.
You just made it more complicated.
Dang it.
I'm
It doesn't
so
help
sorry.
that it's a very versatile
Yeah.
position.
Yeah.
Most positions are black and white, where it's like they're the people that block for the quarterback.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
throw, they
And
run.
They're the people that catch for the quarterback.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're the one person that runs. His is the one position that does multiple of
Yeah.
those.
Oh, so
talented.
he's, ooh, okay.
Well, and some teams some teams don't really use their tight ends for one reason, and it's to block or just to run. So he does a little bit of both. He's just so awesome.
I was gonna say, oh my gosh, she's a verse queen. That's the fact that like that's my connection. Tells you how different we both are.
Good.
I'm like, oh,
That's so
so
good.
a verse queen. Love that for him. Okay.
Whatever
Love
works.
that.
Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
works.
Should we play a fun little game?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
let's
yes,
do
yes,
quick.
yes.
Yes, let's do it.
It's naughty or nice time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We just made this game up for
Yeah,
them,
we did. I made these sticks. Sorry, they're not as aesthetically pleasing
Honestly,
as our
No,
other ones.
they're
they
so
look like
cute.
they look pretty legit.
You killed it.
Honestly, there's probably more money in these than are
nice.
10 paddles. Because I had to hold a 10 paddle in a Lotus dance and I got it and I was like, you got all this money and
A little flimsy.
a little flimsy. I could have broken it and like.
This is just like glue and a stick and some paper.
And guess
from-
what? A 10 paddle is glue and a stick too.
Hey, we're just as good as
We're
Dancing
just
with
as
the
good.
Stars.
Yes.
You
It's
are.
like we're there. Okay, so this is naughty or nice. I'm just gonna read off some things, and we say if we like it, if we don't, if it's naughty or nice. Hopefully
Okay.
the camera can see this.
Perfect.
Like this.
Yeah.
And we'll okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1, believing in Santa as an adult.
As an adult, that's over 18.
Babes,
That's a
grow
little
up.
naughty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the magic of Santa.
No, I
but,
love
Yeah.
like making kids believe it and like
Yeah.
like,
think
I
it's
can't
really sweet
wait.
to
Wait, he doesn't exist?
Our
No.
demographics 18 and older. Okay. Number 2, calls their mom every day.
See, it's a tricky one.
Dependency issues.
like a man or a woman because I call my mom every day.
I'm gonna switch this. It's so sweet, actually. Like really,
Yeah.
like it's,
that's an intention thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I
fair
think
enough.
if you've got like a really great relationship with your mom and your mom's like just like wanted to catch up, then I
Yeah.
think it's nice.
I've dated a couple of people who are like attached to the hip to their mom,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I think it's time to grow up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think you're very different. I will say, like your guys' family dynamic is very different.
It's
than-
like I just like want to talk to her.
Yeah.
Right.
Just
If
be
it's
like,
for
"What are you up
that,
to?"
that's like a healthy version.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like, my mom's gonna be mad at me if I don't like call her right now.
Yeah, no,
you're
it's
also
never
like
that.
you're also like 19.
Yeah.
Like you just left the house.
I did just leave the house.
Like I'm dating
kind
like 30-year-olds. Like,
of. Okay,
calling
yeah,
mom
that's a
every day.
little that's pushing it.
Okay. Plays video games.
Plays video games?
Indifferent.
I'm
Yeah.
indifferent.
I think if you play a good amount, then it's nice. But if you're like attached to the scrreen,
Yeah.
naughty.
it's pretty
No, but-
broad. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He's got
it's
hobbies.
fine.
Why not?
He's got hobbies.
Hobbies. We love that for him. Voice memos over 1 minute long.
1 minute's interesting. I'm okay with 1 minute.
I'm okay too, because I honestly send voice memos over a minute.
I try to keep
Just
mine.
call me.
I try to keep
I
mine
didn't think about
under.
that.
I like have to take notes like while I'm listening, unless it's
Yeah.
like something that, I try to keep it.
No,
under.
if it's too long, it's annoying. But I definitely like literally today I sent one and it was 2.5, and I was like, okay, we're pushing it. But a minute, I'd never be able to do.
JoJo sends me like 5-6 minute ones.
Phew.
See, you
How
have
do
to
you
take notes, or
respond?
how do you make sure you respond to everything she said?
I respond to it in real time.
Oh.
like you text.
Yeah,
in real
you're
time?
I
texting
text you
as you're
respond
listening
yeah.
to it.
Because if not, I'm
Oh.
gonna forget.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to take
Yeah.
notes.
I never thought about that. You can't do that, but I'd rather just call.
Right.
Yeah.
No facts. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Okay. Standing ovation at the movies.
No. No. Unless you're at the premiere.
Sometimes I have a
No.
hard time clapping. Sometimes
No.
I'm like, "Can we clap?"
Unless it's for Nicole Kidman, AMC.
LOL. Her little thing before the
Yes.
movie. That deserves a standing
LOL.
ovation.
Every time I'm giving her a standing
Really?
our queen. Yes.
I love that.
You a
love
big
that
Nicole
for you.
Kidman
Yeah.
fan?
No. It's just fucking funny because everyone claps at it, and every single time I'm like,
Yes, girl, get it.
Queen. Get it.
Ezra's
that's
crying
funny.
for Nicole.
I know.
every
Literally
time, and they
begging.
shortened it too. This is disgusting.
Baby talk with your partner.
Baby talk.
Naughty.
Like, how long are we?
I know. I'm okay with it.
I have daddy issues. I'm okay with it.
Wait, what? You guys, I can't. Like, I physically can't be like, oh, baby. Like, ooh. Actually, maybe I do that a little bit.
I was going to say, you've been doing it with Ezra, like this whole thing.
Oh,
But
No. You also do it to like your Stephen too sometimes.
I do, but as a joke. Like, I never am serious with my baby
I
talk.
I treated Anna Delvey like a baby. She goes, "You're treating me like I'm a baby." I'm like, literally, you are. So
You are.
your frontal lobe is not developed, queen.
you have the government following every step of yours.
You need to be baby.
You a baby.
Okay. Christmas decorations up before Thanksgiving.
Before Thanksgiving?
Before Thanksgiving.
Girl.
I put mine up before Thanksgiving because I wasn't hosting and I really wanted Christmas.
We
magic
cheated
up.
this year.
Yeah, I think it's nice. But, like,
Time
don't
and
you
You're
place.
want,
passionate
Time and
about
place.
don't you
this.
want Christmas decorations at Thanksgiving? Like, that's so cute.
I
No,
needed like magic. I needed.
We fought
this.
about this. I've usually always been, no,
Yeah.
not before Thanksgiving. But she made me cave this year, and I liked it. So I'm okay with
I
it
think
now.
Thanksgiving Day, like having maybe the day before Thanksgiving to set them up is fine.
I knew it was going to take us a little bit. We had to get a new tree. We had to get ornaments. I wanted to get new Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
So
And we didn't want to do something that we tend to do, which is leave them up way too long.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like, let's start a little early.
Yeah.
So
rather
you're
than
ready
being
for it
like,
to be gone.
ready for them.
March.
to be
With
gone.
the amount of
They're still up.
decorations you guys have, yeah, you need that much time because they.
But like that's so like just like walking into your house today and you're just like watching football and like there's the Christmas tree up and just like
Yeah,
the
it's giving Hallmark
vibes. It's
movie.
giving like
But with like a good budget.
Good budget.
it's like
That's the biggest
we're
compliment,
arriving at
honestly.
parents' house.
I'm like rolling up. I'm like, damn.
A high budget
Like,
Hallmark
and
movie.
this isn't a set. Shook.
okay.
Shook.
I love
Okay,
it.
popping significant others' pimples.
Nice. You're looking
You
out
don't-
for
you
your.
never get
you're looking
pimples
out
from
for
me to
your
pop.
kind partner.
Proposing on live TV.
Proposing on live TV.
Uh-huh.
Naughty.
Yeah, I'll keep it there.
No shade.
I was gonna, no, I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut on
Yeah.
that one.
Sounds like there's a story.
Yeah, there.
That we're not going to tell. Matching family pajamas.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We're literally in
Bitch, the
matching
fuck?
onesies right
Yeah,
now.
as
Come
we're
on.
all.
Watching TV shows with subtitles on.
Nice.
I have
Thank
to,
you.
If I can't understand if there's any hint of an accent, I have to have the subtitle.
No, literally. Most of the time, I cannot understand a movie without subtitles. Like when I'm at the movie theaters, I'm like,
You wanna
lock
get-
in.
Yeah.
Like
you
I have
need
to lock
get your
in.
ears checked then.
It's not my ears.
I
it's
don't
just
get
like
it.
I
Like
think,
brain.
do you have ADHD?
I don't know.
Okay, because I definitely do. I'm like undiagnosed, but like there's some of this.
Right.
But like every single time there's subtitles, I just can't focus
You're
on
not watching the movie.
No, you're not
Yeah.
watching the movie.
If there's words on the screen, I cannot like immerse myself
No.
in the movie.
really.
I'm just reading.
'Cause I'm
the
just
whole
I
time.
reading.
guess I understand.
Like
that a
read a
little
book
That makes sense
Facts.
to an extent.
to an extent.
bit. To an extent.
to an extension.
Re-gifting presents.
I'm gonna say
Naughty.
okay with it because it's.
I've
been
done a
Yeah.
lot.
I've done it too much. So.
Yeah, I give my sister a sweatband. She goes, "Oh my gosh, I had no idea I lost those." And I said, "Well, I took it from your closet yesterday." So.
No, Ezra, that's
Merry
insane. That is insane. That's crazy.
I also live with her, so it's just bound to happen.
It's bound
Yeah,
to.
that's fair.
Sitting on the same side of the table at a restaurant.
Nice.
Is it by like I don't care, like
wanna, like,
middle,
I want to hold
like
Walker's
just live
hand
your best life?
and
Yeah.
eat.
I'm
Okay.
okay with either.
Yeah.
But I do prefer to sit across from you so I can. Just
Also,
look
like
at you.
footsies,
Neat.
like get a foot up in there.
Yeah, it just depends on the mood. If you're like, if it's time to cuddle, then do it. But I just like looking at you.
Yeah. I also feel like we love eavesdropping on people and like listening to people talk. Like sometimes we'll go to dinner, we won't speak a single word if there's like an interesting conversation going on. So we'll pretend to like be looking at each other and we're just listening and we're like making like eye contact.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
We'll just be
Oh, that's
staring
fun.
at each other the whole time, and
Listening to
and then when something
someone's
happens,
argument.
we're able to like be like,
That was us today,
That's
but we were
fun.
just simply starving.
We were
It
in
was like
rehearsal,
seven.
and we're like listening to everybody, and we're just like, no, literally the amount of eyes we gave each other today over things that were said, we were just like,
We're like, Canes.
Gaines.
And then we're like chatting, we're chatting, and the food comes down, just silence for 5 minutes.
So literally, we were eating food, and I was like scarfing. Each breath I was taking was a freaking bite, and then I go, we were just silent for like 10 minutes. He's like, yeah, we
And we
were.
ate all that food in like 3 minutes.
Literally.
Proud of you.
you
You
probably
gotta,
needed it.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
We didn't eat it.
PDA.
Mm,
I'm like in the middle.
yeah, I'm in the middle.
It depends what it is.
I
but
didn't know that
typically
I
I'm
was
okay
like a
with it.
PDA person until I was. Well, not like
It depends.
PDA.
It depends on the extent of PDA.
Yeah. Like I'm giving like I always want to be holding hands.
Yeah.
Like
Because there's
always.
like cute PDA, and then like the extent of like holding hands to the extent of like Brooks and Gleb when they're like making out in rehearsal.
I
think
would never
there's-
make out with somebody in
in rehe-
public.
I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah.
Barely even kiss. I would barely even kiss someone in public.
Yeah.
Actually, like
Like
a
a
peck.
pe- yeah.
A peck
Right.
is
Like a peck.
great.
But
Yeah.
not like a passionate kiss.
No,
No.
never a passionate
This isn't
kiss.
a telenovela. Like
No,
Yeah.
ma'am. No, ma'am. Sliding into DMs.
I mean,
It worked out for this one, so I'm
yeah.
doing it
It worked out for what?
for her.
Oh.
did
It's
you
a
not just
fun.
hear the story?
Oh, there was a DM involved.
Yes.
There was.
I'm so
stuck on the Uber.
I'm caught up on the ant Uber. I
Isn't that
forgot about
crazy?
the DM aspect.
It's wild.
Snapchatting.
Just
It's so like 2015.
This made me. That makes me really happy to hear because I am like on that cusp. I was like,
No.
I didn't know what.
But
the
also,
answer was
like,
gonna be.
in gay
Kids
world,
my age only interact on Snapchat, and I'm just like, you guys
it's
are.
so
I just
cringe.
can't.
It's so mature.
cringe
Also,
and
in gay
immature.
world, it just like it kind of like signifies like they're not really looking for anything serious. If you
Right.
catch my drift,
Right.
because
Yeah.
like they're just gonna want to see pictures, but
Yeah.
what do they
no.
want to see pictures of?
the good stuff. Do I ever give it?
Your dinner.
No. Your dinner. My cake. Dessert. We knew this was gonna be unhinged.
Naughty.
Naughty.
Last question. You're dancing with the Stars partner saying they're going to take away nothing from the competition.
So nice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in
Think about
between.
the impact.
Naughty because girl, come on. Nice because made great TV. Like,
Yeah.
You got it tattooed, so you clearly enjoy it.
oh yeah, no, it's the best thing
I
ever.
forgot that you did that. Oh my god.
I forget too. That one day you were like looking at my shirt, and I'm like,
He
what
was
the
like,
fuck?
"What are you doing?" I was like, "Dude, you just
Got a tattoo. I'm like, I forget. People call me, he's like, oh, he's such an idiot. He got a tattoo. I'm like, they know about my Jojo Siwa tattoo? And then I go, oh, the nothing tattoo.
Yeah.
And then I really just spiral because I have so many tattoos.
Oh, that's so,
so good.
funny.
Oh man.
So good.
Well, we love you both. Thanks for spending your Christmas
of
with
course.
us.
That was
Yes.
so fun. That was a
Thank
great
you.
time.
Nobody else we would want more.
Should we
Yeah,
like
okay.
Christmas carol? Do we like, what's a Christmas song? Noel, Noel. This is the exit music. Noel, Noel. You just lost subscribers.
No, let's give a. It's
Alphabet
Merry
Red?
Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.